Okay, so our job here is to find the best approximation of this expression. And they're telling us to take the square root of a number to the nearest tenth of a place. So let's deal with the square root of 14. My approach would be, okay, first of all, between which two whole numbers is the square root of 14? That's my first step. Well, I know it's between 3 and 4. Right, some decimal in between. Why? Because 3 squared is too small, that's 9. And 4 squared is too large, it's 16. Some number squared should be 14, and that number has to be between 3 and 4. Next, I have to pick a decimal in between 3 and 4, and I'm not just going to start at 3.5. In fact, I'm going to decide if it's closer to 3, a decimal closer to 3, or closer to 4. That's fairly easy to do. Here, it's closer to 4, because 16 is closer to 14 than 9 is. Right? 16 minus 14 is only 2, and 14 is 5 away from 9. So I pick some decimal closer to 4. Let me pick 3.8. Start there. Now 3.8, if I square this, what do I get? Well, I should test that out. 8 times 8, 64. 8 times 3 is 24, right? Plus 6, 30. Place value holder. Don't need that 6 anymore. 3 times 8 is 24. Carry the 2. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. What do I get? Well, this is 4. Add them up. 4. This is 4 and 1. 14.44. 3.8 is too large. So 3.8 squared is too large. It's 14.44. So now I go a little bit lower. I'm trying to find the best decimal approximation to the tenths place. So 3.7 is my next choice. I'm not going to pick anything between 3.8 and 3.7, even though there is a better approximation. I'm only going as far as to the tenths place. So 3.7 squared, here 7 times 7, that's 49. 7 times 3, 21, plus 4 is 25. 0 for a placeholder, don't need that anymore. 3 times 7 is 21, 2. 3, carry the 2. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. Now what do I get? Well, I add these up, I get 1, 3, 6, 9. Too small. So I have 3.8, which is too large when I square that, and 3.7 squared is too small. I need to pick one of the two. What's a better approximation, 3.7 or 3.8? Well, the easy way to figure that out is to figure out which one's further from 14, right? Well, so 14 minus 13.69, well, that's just what? Well, that's 31, 0.31 away. And I just think of 0.69, how much more I have to add to that to make a whole? Well, that's 0.31. And what about the other one? Well, 14.44 minus 14, that's 0.41 away. So here, 3.7 is closer, it's the better choice. So in this case, for this type of problem, if they tell you to round to the nearest tenth, that's your decimal approximation. So really all we have to do is 3.7 plus 2. And what's that? Well, that's 5.7, and we're done. All right, hope this helped.